Was just checking out private schools in Calabasas. Now I'm here with you.
Yeah, that part, man. I'm trying to do something like that right now. Get my son in school and shit.
Yeah.
Get him in this school. You know me, man. I'm really Orange County living, man. I've been Orange County living for 10 years now.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I'm really just trying to get used to that and raise my son in the right environment. You feel me? And leave this shit alone a little bit. You feel me? Because it's just like, you know, you see like it's too much negative, you know, and you see niggas ain't going nowhere like here. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, niggas can go somewhere here, but you see it's rare. Like, you feel me? That niggas is really making it about the city, like, without dying for it or something tragic happening.
Yeah. I mean, I know people who've like moved out the hood, moved to a certain area, they still get their house ran up in. Yeah. And then they got to figure out a new neighborhood.
It's a ghetto everywhere, though. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to keep that in mind. It's a ghetto everywhere. So, and it's somebody that's hungry everywhere.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Definitely.
So we can't beat that. You know what I
mean, you see shit in the news all the time about no matter what nice ass area you move to, unless you got like crazy security or gated communities, all that kind of shit. Is like shit can follow you anywhere.
Yeah, for sure. But one thing I can say is like me, you know, being out the way and just staying clear of all that a nigga come from, it's been nothing but positive living, you know?
Okay, that's super interesting. Why'd you make the decision to not stay around the way? Like, was there any particular incident that made you like, you know what?
I mean, it's like, we know like tragedy is just waiting, you know? You know, like a nigga still got a mama, you know, that want to see a nigga succeed, you feel me? So it's hard to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you want to be real to this, but you got to be real to who you are and your family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Niggas find themselves trying to be something to this and they lose themselves as a person, you know? And I'm sure you done seen that a lot.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just hip-hop, this whole lane, podcasting lane, you know what I'm saying? People lose themselves. You know?
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy, too, because even like, you know, a lot of rappers I talk about make me think about this, but there's just not a lot for you to really gain from doing like street ass hip hop as a grown ass man. When you're young, you can build a reputation, and everything. But as you get older, it's more and more like there's only a certain number of people that are gonna give a fuck about you talking bad about the people that you beef with or whatever. You know?
Yeah, Eventually, you gotta transition, like, and that's what I've been working on, like. You know, just transitioning to an artist, like, you know what I'm saying? Not just a gang member, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to be something greater than that.
Definitely.
You feel me? And it's like, you know, when you come from this high, you can't help it. Like, you can't help it but be what you was defined to be and what you came from. Like, you can't hide it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, every now and then, like, you might react. You know what I'm saying? You might go on one.
But wait, your first music videos, like the oldest ones I saw on YouTube were like 10, 11 years old?
Yeah, my first music video, it was the one with Joe Moses, Gutta. I had YG pop out. This the first time I heard Compton.
Right.
You feel me? So
was that Do the Gutta?
No, not Do Yo Gutta.
Oh, Do Yo Gutta, yeah.
I'm Gutta first. First I did I'm Gutta. Then I came out with Do Yo Gutta.
Right.
Feel me? So I was just branding where we come from and the shit we go through.
Gutta was just the line that you were pushing at the time?
Yeah, because I was Gutta. That's all I knew.
Right.
So I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to brand this Gutta shit. Then from there, I was able to get Kendrick, YG, Problem on the remix. And then from there, when YG pulled up, like, you know what I'm saying? It was a blessing for us to connect and get that record, you know?
Right.
So for him to do that for me, I appreciate that still to this day. You know, that's why if you notice, I'm still rocking. Still to this day, like,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like with the peace walk and shit, you see I play my part.
We definitely want to talk about that. What's the biggest gap you took in terms of recording, though? Because it feels like you still drop pretty consistently.
The biggest gap.
You ever have any like years where you just didn't really put that much shit out? You got kind of frustrated?
I'm gonna keep it real. Like once I start seeing like a lot of my friends dying and shit like that shit kind of eats you alive. So it's like, you don't really got it to give your energy to this when you got to give your energy to yourself and you got to uplift yourself and those around you. So that's the part I've been working on, like, you know, uplifting those around me and myself, you know what I'm saying? First and foremost, you feel me? Like, they gotta uplift the community, you know what I'm saying? Bro, you can't just, you know.
I got the chills watching one of your old videos because it's like Earl Swavey, Slim 400. It's like a couple more people. It was like too many people who had passed in a row.
Yeah.
That just made me like, fuck. Like,
yeah, and that shit that I gotta live with and be like, damn. Like, you know, a lot of times before I even had the light on me, I was going to the studio with Slim 400, you know, and we was working on songs and, you know, building a relationship. So still to this day, that's why I be like, you know, rest in peace Slim 400. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
there's just so much talent and so many good dudes in like such a short period of time. When you watch some of these videos, it just really reminds you how many people have been lost.
So how it make you feel when you seeing, okay, these people are present, then they not, you know?
I mean, shit.
Is you still having the spirit to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, you still got the spirit?
Oh, for me, for sure.
For you.
Honestly, it makes it feel more important.
Yeah.
Because it's like when a person is alive and they can just do a million interviews, it doesn't feel as important sometimes. It starts to feel like, is there that much meaning in me doing this when there's a million doing this? And a lot of times when somebody comes and sits down with me, they might go do 3-4 interviews the next day or some shit. Sometimes it does feel like, damn, maybe some of the heart of like why this felt important has been kind of lost. But then when a person dies and you have an amazing record of who they were before they passed, that's when I'm like, okay, like, this shit is really important, because that right there, that might be something that his kids or his family are going to have to rely on at some point to be like, this is a blueprint of what his life was like.
For sure. And that's what, like, a nigga got to understand, like, we a reflection of one another. Like, that's why when we did the Peace Walk, like, that wasn't for the media. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sees that the G homies planted, like, you know, and that was before our time. So we a reflection of one another. Like, you know what I'm saying? This kid's growing up under us, you know what I'm saying? And we not trying to lead them into crashing out. You know what I'm saying? We trying to show them that it's an opportunity waiting, you know?
So what was the origin of that particular peace walk? Because I've heard a lot of like other narratives about it. A lot of people trying to like put the pieces of the puzzle together. So let's get it from your side of the story. Where did that come from?
We got to understand, like, this shit that ain't spoken on, like, it's rare that you see, like, us beefing amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you got to keep in mind, Crips and Bloods been beefing for, you know what I'm saying, 50 years. You know what I'm saying? We never know, however amount of time. But that's something that's been going on, but it's never happened in your own backyard to where you got to clean up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's dirty. Like, it's getting messy, and you can't trust those rocking the same flag as you. You know what I'm saying? And you never know who envy is. That just come with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the main thing. Like, that's why we did it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Bloods and Crips, that shit been going on.
Okay, was it a moment where it felt like shit was so fucked up that something needed to be done, or was it a moment where it felt like tensions had lessened a bit? So it was a good time to try to push it. It seemed like
we coming around, and it's just like we just around each other, but we don't know what the energy like. You know what I'm saying? We don't actually know how people really be feeling. You know what I'm saying? It be people that be grieving about things they might not speak on right at that moment. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think, like, it was huge for the, you know, shout out YG, just to step and put himself, you know, on the front line, the forefront, and you know, put that matter in his hands, you know, and use his voice and, you know what I'm saying, his testimony or whatever he came from, you know? Because it wasn't easy, like, for him to succeed and be where he at. Right. You know what I'm saying? And still come to the trenches, you know? Most niggas leave the trenches.
Right.
You know? So let's keep that in mind.
We've seen plenty of examples of why that might be a good idea for a lot of people.
Yeah, for sure. You know? For sure.
But, okay, in a situation like that, though, it's always kind of interesting, because not that I've necessarily seen this coming from that side of shit, but, you know, there's other, like, peace scenarios, and then you'll see a bunch of people who are a little bit more successful, a little bit more open-minded, et cetera, trying to push peace. And then you'll obviously just have the 19-year-old hotheads who want to jump on Instagram and say peace, we ain't doing peace. Y'all killed my little brother. It's not happening. How do you like combat that when you understand how angry they feel towards whoever?
Man, we blessed to go from a gang banger to carrying a brand, you know what I'm saying, or be a man without a gang. You know, where we from, it's rare that people out to seek something greater than this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just saying about the Bloods and Crips, like a lot of people don't know, like it was a peace treaty years ago, you know, 1992, you know, and it was Bloods and Crips who was beefing, and they came together. Like that's stuff you see in the movies when they tying red rags and blue rags together. That was real. That really happened in Compton, you know, in 1992. You know, salute to the G homies who paved that way for us, you know, and allow us to believe in something greater, you know. So, like I was saying, like when that peace treaty happened or whatever, shit, I was just born, you know. So, you know, like that tell you enough right there. Like, and then you get out and you just jump into the field and get a taste of this for yourself. But that peace treaty was real, and you want to know what really like, you know, messed that up is the police.
Really?
The police start, do your research, man. The police start putting on flags and doing stuff to get people to respond and react to and make people think that it was one another coming at each other again. Because it was, you know, once the violence stopped, where you going to get your money from?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If it's no crime happening. You know what I'm saying? So,
but that's interesting because it's like an individual cop doesn't really rely on violence to maintain his career. But in general, if there was just like no killing in the hoods of LA,
exactly,
that would mean that they would probably start slashing police budgets.
Man, rest in peace, Ryan Twyman. If you do your research, anybody, you'll see how he was gunned down. So you know that they'll gun you down. I'm not even like going to expose. I just did a movie role, my first movie role.
Really?
And I'm playing a movie role in a movie about cops doing that type of activity to us and not saying nothing, just hopping out gunning us down. Really? You know what I'm saying? And one of the homies who I idol put me in that position.
But that shit you've actually seen?
Yeah.
Really?
Man, hell yeah. I just told you, Ryan Twyman.
Wow.
Yeah, the police shot at him 50 times. You know what I'm saying? So
he wasn't doing anything.
He was just sitting in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? You can go look it up on YouTube. I'm surprised you ain't seen it.
No, I gotta look that up. That sounds insane.
Rest in peace, Benz, man.
Wow.
Big Benz, man.
Damn,
do your research, man. The homie had 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? And he was just sitting in the parking lot. Police rolled up. Like, what you gonna do if the police walk up to your car and open your door? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? You might be startled. You might just just hit the gas, anything. You know what I'm saying? And from there, shots going off because the police might get scared, don't know what's your next move, and then they didn't hesitate but to shoot. First bullet hit him in the mouth.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And then from there, the car just rolled. So they try to say the car was the threat.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
To them. So from there, the cop went to the car, grabbed the automatic rifle, and started shooting the automatic rifle. This the first time I probably ever seen a switch in Compton. Really? Police had it.
Holy shit.
And if you go watch that footage, see how fast that pistol was going off.
Wow.
That wasn't no regular pistol. What is the police doing with a switch? You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So
you never hear about like legal usage of switches or like, I guess.
And then guess what's crazy?
There's probably people who use it, but I only hear about it.
I think the cop only got sentenced to a month.
A month?
A month.
Wow.
Family want I believe, a settlement, but that don't bring back the life.
Yeah.
You know? So.
Wow.
Yeah, that one hit different. Like, bro, I was out there doing fundraisers. I led a peace walk then. After that happened, I led a peace walk with the Muslims and everything, and the community and his family. You know what I'm saying? So imagine how that feel, like, to be the voice, like what YG did with this peace walk. I did that for the homie whose life was taken.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody can vouch for me.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And we walked down El Segundo. We walked from Anthony's Park to the Anthony's apartments. Like, that's a little distance. Where else Wavy from the park to where they killed him. That's where we walked to. And then we just started doing the fundraisers, selling the shirts. It could have been me, not even selling them, just doing the fundraiser. You know what I'm saying? And then just so happened the money came up missing. So we was off, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, who do you think took the money?
We don't know.
Really?
Yeah, we don't know. But
you actually don't know? That only could have been a few people who would really have had access to it, right?
But there's girls out there.
That's a cold was down to rob the Peace Walk.
But this the thing we got to understand, like, it was a lot of hoods out there, like other blood hoods. So then it's like, people got the opportunity to blame somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Then from there, the focus is off you. Yeah. Now, we don't know who did it. You know what I'm saying?
When a person is presented with the opportunity to steal some shit or take some shit, and they know that they have good plausible deniability, you'll see good people willing to do shit that they would never do otherwise.
It's people that'll be like, you know what, since that happened, we're going to fix that. We're going to throw some money in the pot. Like, I know what it's like for homies to get killed and throw money in the pot for funerals. That's what niggas don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? When your homie out here and you don't know, like, you don't know his family. He get killed, you don't never see his family till a funeral.
Right.
You know? And then from there, the homies, people are looking at the homies to come together because this is what they child chose to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? On their own.
So do you really have like a vision in your head for what the streets of Los Angeles could look like if these peace talks and peace treaties, et cetera, like really took hold? Like, have you seen glimpses of that in terms of people really being able to get along, or is it still kind of like a fantasy?
No, it's not a fantasy. Like right now in the streets of Compton, it's pretty peaceful. Like it's stuff that may go on, but from what we used to, it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So we thankful more than anything. Like, and I've been doing this unity thing. Like, my brother is a Crip, you know? My blood brother is a Crip. And their hood is labeled as our enemies. So it wasn't easy. Like, when I did that I'm Gutta video, my brother, but he covered that video. Right. And they was over there. And from there, some homies don't want to be a part of it, some will. We got to understand some will eventually, you know, want this and some won't. You know what I'm saying?
But okay, does the future of LA that is peaceful, does peace require all these different hoods just minding their own business and staying away from each other? Or is there actually a future in which everybody gets along?
I think it's like personal. It's personal. It's amongst families. People protect their family. You know, if you understand, like man, all right, my people, yeah, he from where he from, but that's family. And from there, people know they off limits. Right. People respect that if they respect you. Sometimes people will test your family. Sometimes you will have to stand up for your family. You know, and that's another thing that come with it, is you willing to stand up and stick up for what you believe in. Right. Some people won't. They ain't ready to have the odds against them. Right. Some people, when the group combined, people fold. Some people stand tall. You know what I'm saying? When they see, like, okay, everybody against me, oh yeah, I know what that feel like. You know what I'm saying? And to stand for something like, oh yeah, these my peoples, like, you know what I'm saying? And try to dead the beef as much as possible. You know?
I feel like I sometimes, because I'm always like wrapped up in like Chicago rappers and Chicago content and then LA shit too. So I'm kind of always like contrasting and comparing like what's normal in each different city. And you got to give it to LA that it just feels like, okay, when you ask the Chicago rappers, like, do y'all have big homies? They always like, hell no, never. Whereas in LA, most dudes will be like, yeah, you know, and you can see the effect of that because.
But what have the big homies taught you? You know what I'm saying? If they just taught you to destruct, right? You know, it's got to be more to it. It got to be something. Even if that's what they taught you, you're supposed to take something from that and make something greater.
Right, because in LA, I feel like I'll frequently see situations that will turn into, you know, it won't end up becoming violent, or there'll be like a fight and not a shooting and shit like that. And it's a lot more mutual respect, which isn't to say that LA is not completely fucked up, because obviously when it comes to gangbanging shit, it's fucking insane, and I'm not trying to make it sound like it's much better, soft by any means, but you get to see like what a way worse city is like with the Chicago shit, where it feels like I ain't heard about none of those dudes fighting each other in forever. It's always yeah, for sure, man. But salute my boy though, Lil Durk, man, for managing to get through that storm in them dark clouds, man. Like that's really my bro. Like 10 years plus. Like we been locked in. I've been going to the rack, O Block. You know what I'm saying? And I'm locked in. Like, how'd you meet Durk?
I locked in with Durk through G Weed. Okay. G Weed when that shit was going on. Free G Weed, you know. Meet the Whoops. We in this, y'all know. Yeah, but G Weed, it was just, you know, back then Chicago was special. Like regardless what we seen, because that's what we see that here. So whether when I went there, bro, you wouldn't believe it. I went there. You wouldn't believe it. I wasn't supposed to leave the airport. And I locked in with some other people and left the airport. The homies told me don't move. And I end up leaving and going to go be with some people, getting off some lean, going to sleep.
You were supposed to wait for somebody else to give you a ride, and then you ran into somebody else who had some lean, and you were just like, fuck it, I'm going to hang out with them.
They came in. They made sure they got me and picked me up. Okay. But the big homies was finna go link us up with Lil Durk and D-Thang and them. You know, rest in peace, D-Thang. Right. We was finna go lock in with them. And from there, I left the airport. Because this the thing, my mind was still, you know, corrupted a little bit, so I couldn't sit still. And you know, even though they wasn't landed yet, like that was I think probably like one of my first flights. So from there, like I left the airport and went to Inglewood and all that without the homies.
Right,
I'm in the trenches jumping in taxis and everything, bro. You feel me? And I'm with dudes that I ain't never even known, and they get me leaned out. My family was worried about me. They couldn't find me, calling my phone. Then from there, the big homies was able to, once I finally woke up, he's like, man, where you at? I'm like, man, I didn't crept off, man. And from there, they came back and got me. They was mad, but they was already with Lil Durk and them.
Oh, yeah.
And from there, that's how we locked in. And from there, like, bro, we like family. Like,
think about if somebody was flying into LAX and you were supposed to pick them up and they just went with some random people that met in the airport instead. You'd be like, you cannot move this way. This is not safe. You can't be on that type of time.
Yeah, you're right.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, but back then, I didn't have no guidance. And that's the thing we got to understand is rarely guidance where we getting it from another individual. Sometimes you got to find guidance within yourself. So I had to find that guidance and start going to the rack a little more and, you know, catching up with the culture and seeing what's really going on and like, oh yeah, it is really actually serious. Like more like, you know, because it's serious here, but once you go there and you know like, oh yeah, something can just happen out the blue and you don't have to be a part of it.
Right.
You could just, I'm hanging on blocks in Tay-Town and all that, for real. Like, and I'm humble with it too. Like, I ain't out there, you know what I'm saying, on some super blood, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, bro, like, it's treacherous out there, for real. Like, you been out there, but it's different when you out there and ain't no cameras.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You seeing what's going on and you see that activity, like, nah, they program different.
Yeah,
you know, they really.
No, I know a white YouTuber who went to Chicago recently and was hanging out with some dudes who are like legitimately like serious ass gangbangers. Like people want them dead, and I still don't know what happened to him. But allegedly there was a shooting that this white YouTuber dude was there for, and that that just reminded me of like, all right, like if you're going into these environments, you can't just be hanging out acting like it's all good.
Yeah,
because you know I'm so used to going to New York and it's all good. But man, Chicago.
I've been in New York too.
Yeah, like New York, you're in Manhattan, whatever. But it's like I'm just not going to anybody's neighborhood and taking any fucking chances at this point. If we're doing content somewhere, we got to move very, very properly.
This is how you know I'm serious about my craft. Prime example, bro. I went to New York in the middle of the pandemic, right? When I had got a song with Casanova,
right?
When he was going up, and from there, you know, this pandemic with the COVID stuff was real. People was dying.
Yeah.
And just imagine seeing that on TV and you like, man, I ain't going. Some people, I ain't going there. I ain't going. I ain't jumping on no flight.
We all were for a little while.
No, I can't forget because I jumped on that flight with my friend that's no longer here, and he died after that, and you know, and he took that chance with me, so I could never forget that moment. You know what I'm saying? And we quarantined together in his grandmother's mobile home, and we was doing the pot with the, you know, the quarantine stuff they telling you to do, the remedies and all that, and we was doing that. And we went there, we shot the video, we was able to get it done, and it was we was blessed to make it back and you know, overcome that, you know, that sickness that was in the air. Like, bro, I probably had on 3-4 masks. Yeah, they you can go look it up. It should be on YouTube, but I recently had like a encounter with, like, see, when you dealing with these producers, you don't know, like, you know, who be sending beats and who be helping with them. So if people don't get their credits, they fell away. So they got the song took down or something. Yeah. So then from there, it was a waste because I got them to what they call it when you get it approved and everything.
Like reinstated on YouTube, or
no? Like, it was approved to be released.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I forgot what they call it, but yeah, I got it approved to be released, and then that shit just like. It was just like, damn, nigga didn't go through that for nothing. Yeah. But I believe the video is still on YouTube.
Yeah, somebody always manages to re-upload that shit usually.
Yeah, but I believe it's still there though. Let me see. But yeah, that was a real moment for me, man, because, you know, you didn't know if we was gonna make it back, but we like, man, we gonna take that chance. You feel me? And it was only one person that was willing to take that chance with me. That was my bro, Melly. Rest in peace, Melly. You know, my brother, man, he was playing football in the middle of the quarantine with for Germany, Berlin or something like that. And when the COVID stuff happened, you know, football stopped. So he couldn't even go to school no more and everything and chase his dream, and he ended up getting killed out here.
So your phone doing a little?
No, I was finna.
Oh, that's
yeah, that's the video.
Okay. I thought you had a weird ass ringtone. I was like, what the f is that?
Yeah, but it's this.
Wait, okay. What's the song called?
Whoop. I've been pushing this whoop shit. You know what I'm saying?
They whooping out there too?
Yeah, they whooping. Kai Cenat and them whooping. Whooper, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Meet the whoops, man. This shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, I know, man. We ain't doing no capping, man.
Who took charge of creating Meet the Whoops though?
Honestly, we all came together as a whole. Like, you know, I came up with the name. It gave me the opportunity to just throw a name out there, and it worked. And yeah, and from there, we just like, we gonna keep this rocking.
Wait, you said you got an opportunity? So like, where did the initial seed of the idea come from? And like, was the idea always like, we're just gonna get a collection of different bloods from all over?
Man, if y'all really go do y'all research, we've been doing this. We just didn't have a name. You know, if you go look up, we've been remixed Bompton by YG, Westside Bompton. It's on YouTube. It probably got like 2-3 million views.
Right.
This been going on. You feel me? We wasn't sharp enough to brand ourselves. We was just gangbanging. So now we like, man, let's brand ourselves. You know. And yeah, we branding it now. Shout out Slumlord, Jay Worthy, YS, and the homie Hop Out and Maury Ruger. Feel me? From the West to the J's, you feel me, to the Nellas, you know. We working as a whole just to shine light on our communities.
What's Wacko's involvement with it?
Wacko involved. He in the mix. He play a big part. You know?
Getting him out of his shell a little bit? Because I had a long conversation with him here one time, and he made it clear that he was never going on a podcast.
Yeah.
And I seen him kind of like lurking on some podcasts.
Oh, yeah. Now. But nah, it's different. Like, you know, you might say some things and then reconsider, you know, when it's an opportunity for your little homies, you know what I'm saying, your young homies to win. And then you know that you got the voice and the strength and power to, you know.
It's a big difference between answering questions for 2 hours versus like hanging out with other people who are primarily answering the questions. Yeah. You probably felt like it was more of like a low stress environment. Yeah.
Yeah. See, but now it's like, it's like, okay, how can I say it? Like, these conversations are leading us to other conversations. So it's like, why not throw my output out there, you know?
Right, yeah.
You know, if you know that you're a voice for the community, for your sections, and you paved the way for us to be right here and plant the seed. So it's like, you know, it's different, man. Shout out Wacko, though, man. That's been a big homie. Really, honestly, he got one of my videos on World Star.
Oh, word.
When I was coming up, like, yeah, I can't even remember what song it was. But yeah, man, Wacko, man, that's the real homie. I didn't seen him really like stand for what he, you know, what he carrying, you know. I ain't seen him really knocking people out, all that. Like, real big homie. I'm just riding my mini bike up the street. Homie knocked out, sleep. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, we kids and we stop and seeing what's going on. You know, and he always told me closed mouth don't get fed. It was one time I wanted to go to Knott's and I ain't had no money, you know? And he always told me, like, closed mouth don't get fed. Like, and from there I learned it's okay to ask, you know, if you don't have it.
You know what my dad used to always tell me is a fish that doesn't open its mouth never gets caught. It's like the same thing, but you could like kind of twist it a little bit. Basically, if the cops get you, don't say shit. Because if you don't say shit, it's pretty hard to make a case against you.
Yeah, for sure.
My dad didn't have much of a criminal mind, but at least he got that part.
Yeah. Sometimes it's good to redestruct, redefine, and redirect, man. Before others have to, man. And then that's what the big homie do. Like, he play a part in a lot of this stuff going on outside of the media, you know, so he been playing that part before the media, the cameras was able to even come around. Some niggas don't want no cameras on the scene. You know, it was real, like, bro, you remember when, do you recall when T.I. came to Compton?
What year are we talking?
I don't remember what year, but it was like 2002, 2004.
And it got messy, or what happened?
Oh no, it's just some homies wasn't jumping on that camera. And one of the homies ended up getting like 10 years, you feel me, for that. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? For going on there, doing too much bragging. And from there the police came, and that's what we saw was real as kids. Like, yeah, like you can't go on TV and, you know what I'm saying? That shit for real. You I'm sure you didn't seen it. Like, like the one dude you just had here and now he just got arrested.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a prime example. I was just at the studio and ran across them.
Do you feel like you're getting to like big homie status, or does it still feel like you're a young joint?
Nah, I'm like
somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle, yeah.
You don't know you're the big homie, or you don't know you're a unk until you like are.
I'm a unk.
At some point, you just realize like
I got nephews. I got nephews, nieces. You know, so I'm already a unk.
But I feel like unk is like if you're 20, you could be a unk.
Yeah,
like I'm uncle, but you're not an unk. But it's like at a certain point when like nobody would mistake you for the young hothead crazy ass kid or whatever. That's you've like inherited a different role.
Yeah, I didn't reach a different level of, you know, my career and seeing the difference and looking back like, damn, like that's where I came from. Like, you know, I'm just thankful. Just, you know, can't help but thank God and my support system, you know, everybody that supported me to be right here, right now, you know, people that ain't never, like I just said, never jumped on camera. Support system. My mom's brother, two brothers. My brother doing 20 years right now in he just left Calipat and went to Centinela for getting in an incident. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I got a huge support system. Shout out to homie Lil L. He always been the support system. Ocho, it's my brother. Quack, like, you know, it's always been people that's not on the scene and don't care to be on the scene, and they play the part they supposed to play, you know? So, yeah, like, shit, we a reflection of each other.
I mean, your career or your, you know, presence in the culture and everything probably could have gone a different way if you weren't so good at building relationships and meeting all these people and stuff. Because it's like, it seems like you just like come into contact with a lot of important people over the years and actually managed to like build with them?
Each one teach one. And you know, that's another thing. Like sometimes I got rapper friends, but we don't do music. We don't base our bonds and friendships upon music. Like me and Lil Durk, we ain't never did no music, but that's my brother. I know if I tap in, he gonna, you know, reach back out. So you never know who we locked in with and we ain't exposing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it seems like once the music get involved, it's fake. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to really like, you know, I think I like it. Keeping it just, all right, we know what it is. Like, you know, it's love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Compared to doing music and just being a feature that a nigga didn't, you know, felt like they helped you with, whether you, niggas, some niggas, nigga ain't gonna act like niggas don't be wanting something for these features. You feel me? Sometimes you gotta respect a nigga craft. Like Lil Durk, I wouldn't mind paying for a feature from Lil Durk, even though he is a brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's like, yeah, you gotta, if you want this shit, sometimes you gotta, you know?
Yeah, because it's like, if you have, a lot of times if you have a friend who's, you know, up in business or music or whatever,
yeah,
a lot of times their appreciation of you in some way is because they look at you as somebody who's not doing the same thing as them. So you're not a pest to them. Like the number one thing that a superstar rapper doesn't want to deal with is their own homies being annoying and asking them to do shit that they don't want to do. Yeah. And the number one thing that a random ass fan wants to do to a famous rapper is ask them to do a bunch of shit that they don't want to do. They want you to take a bunch of annoying ass photos. They want to ask you what they think of their music. They want to talk to you about doing a feature or some shit. It's like, you know, like a lot of rappers, when you see them and they're around somebody for 10 years, it's like, that dude that they're around is really like, I know Duty Low is mad good at not getting on Durk's nerves.
Yeah.
Because he's been around him for so long that it's like he knows how to move around him and keep the relationship
I think
good.
What it is people already know their friends and they already used to them. It's like with this rapper stuff, it's like, how can I say it? Like rappers, like, they already got friends. They already got friends that's expecting features.
Right.
So when somebody come that they just met and think we just about to lock in, and it's people who's been knowing you your whole life and they looking at you like, but you don't owe nobody nothing. So some people pick and choose who they want to get this meal too. You know? So it's like that. Like, you got to keep in mind, everybody keep in mind, like, it's people out there with people that loved them before you loved them. You know what I'm saying? Or you knew them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, yeah, for real.
Definitely. Okay, question. At some point during this whole Kendrick Drake saga that we've all been observing for the last 6 months or whatever, did it kind of occur to you that you had a role to play in terms of, you know, speaking on behalf of Kendrick's side / the culture in general? Because it feels like at a certain point, I don't know if you've just been consistently tweeting for all these years and I've been missing it, but at a certain point you kind of like realized you had a role to play, it felt like.
Nah, you want to know some real, like, I don't think like it's a role to play. I think it's just who I am. And sometimes I can't refuse, like, to just say certain things, but sometimes you gotta understand, like, the internet is undefeated. So you can't beat the internet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm learning that. Like, so I'm playing the game too. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people don't, you know what I'm saying? People will troll all day. People will troll you. You know, people will be negative towards what you're trying to do or whatever going on or you got to say, but it's up to you to entertain it. And sometimes I just give them the bait for them to acknowledge it, what I'm saying. And then from there, it's just bringing more traction. And from there, I'm just like, all right, bet I'm gonna clean it up, you know, and show y'all like I'm smarter than y'all think. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, But
you're kind of like playing the media game by just knowing that you could tweet some kind of regular shit about what's going on in that battle and everything, And just because you have this connection to Kendrick and shit, we've seen this over and over the past couple of months that like different people will say shit about the Kendrick thing and somehow they're labeled Kendrick's goons, which is hilarious.
Nah, man.
Anybody from LA could be Kendrick's goon if you say the right thing.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's just when you really genuinely love someone, you gonna treat them like your brand. You know, they face is your face. You know? So that's all it's about. Like, we ain't getting spoon fed. We ain't raised off silver spoons. And when you see somebody that's inspirational to the community, like, you know, it's just a impact like that you can't help but react like and just let people know that this person is loved. Like it ain't just to be negative, you know, it's just to let people know that you loved.
But would you say that you're cautious with your words? Because
yeah, I'm very cautious, but I know that you can troll. It's okay to troll.
But Kendrick is the most anti-troll person you could ever think of. Because he barely communicates with the world besides through his music. And he never is really coming with like some sarcastic shit, some attention-getting shit. It really everything he says comes off as his sincere beliefs.
I'm not trying to troll them for Kendrick. I'm trolling them for coming and paying attention and putting their nose in business that's going on here or whatever they think. So it's like, you know, I'll be speaking for me, but sometimes I just be playing like, you know, I don't, you know, like, man, we can't get these people clarity like off us, like after what we done been through and all that, like, man, I'd rather go put clarity on myself. Like, I bought my own jury, you know what I'm saying? 41, ain't nobody bought this for me. J3, I bust my own self down. And I got people that would've, like I said, I got a huge support system. I got people that would've did this for me. But I wanted to do this for myself. I felt like I deserved the trophy. I deserved to give myself. Feel me? You gotta want to give it to yourself before you want to give it to other people. So, yeah, like I'm just learning like how to play, you know? Play and just get their attention. That's it. That's all, man.
It feels like a lot of the conversations that have sprung up from the Kendrick and Drake thing in some ways are like, it's not just Kendrick and Drake. It's like, it's caused conversation about the West Coast and what the role of LA in hip hop is. And a lot of it is like real hip hop versus commercialized hip hop becomes like a major conversation.
Yeah.
And it feels like in general, the West Coast, who I think like for the past, 20, 30 years have felt kind of marginalized at times, like the West Coast feels like they've had such an important contribution to hip hop, but sometimes the hip hop world isn't looking to the West Coast as much as people would appreciate from out here.
Yeah. One thing you gotta know, like, you gotta be serious about your art and craft, and that's what he is. Like, he's a prime example of being serious about your art and craft. So it's like, when you see that, like, you gotta find a way to brand yourself too. Like, you can't, like, what I'm doing don't, like, who I'm next to don't dictate how great I am. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, I love bro. Like, that's, so some things people will say, yeah, I'ma just entertain, but it ain't, it ain't nothing to put negative on what he doing. He didn't do nothing but make it possible for everybody to have an opportunity. So we gotta acknowledge that. You feel me?
Have you like been speaking to Kendrick about the beef throughout all this?
Yes, it was crazy, man, bro. I love bro to where just I don't gotta talk to you every day to represent. You know what I'm saying? What you represent. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta talk to you every day. Like, when you see somebody work hard and unlock doors that we can't reach and we don't get access to. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, it just put more confidence in me and what I'm doing and who I am as an artist. Like, shine a light on me as an artist. Like, You know what
it's
I'm saying?
like if that's really your friend from back in the day and you run into him or you happen to talk to him or whatever.
We didn't talk, but
it's kind of weird to make the conversation about the thing that's the most heated, clickbaitable shit right now rather than just talking to him like a person.
Mm-hmm. Look, bro, when we talk, we ain't had one talk about this. This is just, you know, I'm from here. He come from a place that I come from. So I don't know, bro. It's just certain shit ain't acceptable. And yeah, like I said, he a representation of what I represent, what my city represent, being progressive, like, you know, inspirational to the whole land. United States of America. Yeah, America. People misuse America. He know how to make his voice powerful. And he an artist we won't get again.
It feels that way? You think there'll never be another artist?
Lil Wayne an artist we won't get again. You know? So they just special in their own way.
Right.
Yeah.
It feels like with Kendrick being as silent as he always is, since he just like doesn't really communicate with the public, certain people like you or a DJ Head have kind of like risen up to like take the place of that. Whereas like having the conversations on Twitter and stuff, a lot of people that I hadn't really seen having viral tweets, just consistently having viral ass tweets as a result of the situation.
Man, this is all about Hitta. I'm trying to shine light on what I'm doing. Playing it smarter out now.
Yeah.
What happened to that boy? Out now. I got projects. Hitta Man. Wake Up Call 2. You feel me? I'm only in a battle with the older version of me. You know? You know, the old me, I'm aiming to be a better version of myself. You know what I'm saying? Every day, you know, I gotta be better than I was yesterday. In my own way. But yeah, this ain't just about Kendrick. It's about me too. It's about, you know, what I believe in and what I define.
Okay, that's a question I have. I was watching the Noisey video. What was that day like? It was like one of the few on-camera interviews that Kendrick's done, and he's like hyping you up, making it clear that he's a big supporter.
Guess what's so crazy?
What was that day?
Guess what's so crazy? I wasn't there for that.
Really?
I didn't know he did that.
Really?
Yes, I wasn't there. Like, I could have been there, but some things, like, just because, like I said, I'm not trying to just be next to a person and that dictate how great I am. I could have been there. But just because he's somewhere, I don't want to go there just because he there. It's genuine. So it's like, that day, that was a special day, like, because my grandmother and my grandfather was there. You know what I'm saying? They both not here no more. You feel me? So that's a touchy, you feel me, situation. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that shit just that. Like, and my mama was on drugs, you feel me? So that shit hit different. For real. Like, niggas don't know what that shit feel like. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Like, on some real shit. And niggas ain't here no more. So,
I'm sorry to hear that.
Shit different.
What's your relationship like with your mom right now?
It's good. She clean. Got better. 10 years later, she clean.
She's been clean for 10 years? That video was probably like 10 years ago.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's been some time now, but it's just a blessing just to overcome something that's people don't beat. Some people get told they ain't gonna live long. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't know, and this stuff people don't speak on. Like, when my grandmother and grandfather moved to Compton, that was 50 years ago. You know what I'm saying? 50 years ago, my granny had a house. My granny had a house in Compton for 50 years when Compton was like Beverly Hills. Do you know that?
I seen you post that picture on Twitter.
Yeah, Compton was like a it was all different races, you know, different, you know, there. So it wasn't a black community.
So is that when like white flight takes place at some point and all the white people take off?
Yes, that's what happened.
In the 80s? Like, was that like a reaction to the crack era?
I think like the 60s.
Oh, all the way back then?
70s. Yeah. is when it start taking place for sure. Like, and I think that's when the gangs start coming in, and from there, people, we gotta find a place for these people to stay in and build our communities. And from there, that's when the black communities came in and the gangs, and then people start leaving and going to different places. But yeah, Compton was white, all white, white people. So it's crazy how it transitioned from white to black, and now it's just all just negative impact, gang violence. It's just crazy. My grandpa, like, he probably never expected that. My grandpa from Dallas, Texas.
Right.
People don't even like, bro, I call my mama right now, bro. My mama last name is Alvarez. You feel me? Like, even my grandpa's Mexican. Alvarez is on my birth certificate. You know, so when my mama was a kid, bro, she used to get a whooping for saying she white.
Really?
Yes. My mama used to say she white and get a whooping. And my grandpa used to tell her, you ain't white. You ain't white. You ain't white. And she used to be like, but I'm white, Daddy, I'm white. I'm white. And she believed that she was white because when she was growing up in that community, it was a racist community. You know what I'm saying? And people being black and mixed, and they had to deal with that racist community. And people being called names, and, you know, so.
But so are you in any way like conflicted about the fact that in order to find peace of mind for you, it's easier to just move somewhere that realistically is like a much higher percentage of white people? It's
different now. There's
a big part of you that wishes that you could stay and improve your own community rather than just move away?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna improve my community whether I'm here or not. Just like Kendrick. That's the goal. To influence the community to be special and great. And yeah, just overcome what we was taught, how we was led in the wrong directions. Like, for me, it's when you go to other places and it's peaceful and you go on vacation, that's what I want my kid to feel every day. Feel me? I want my mama to know what that feel like before she know what it's like to get a call that her son was buried, like, or killed or anything. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mama, when I got shot, bro, when I was 14, bro, my mama came outside and saw me laying on that floor. You feel me? So you can imagine how heartbreaking that is for her to go from watching everything she done seen in Compton to her kid going to prison for 25 years. You know, and she still went to work every day. She went to work every day, and my brother still went out and did what he did to put money in his own pocket. And I still did what I did to go out and put some money in my own pocket, and they got me shot. I'm going outside selling weed because I had Payless shoes. And I got shot just being in L.A. at the wrong place at the wrong time. Right. And my mama just told me, like, you gonna come in the house in like 10, 15 minutes. And next thing you know, a car rolled up and a lady got shot. She died in the Hoovers. I just lived in the Hoovers at this time, you know? And, you know, we from Compton, so it's no problem, you know?
But you got shot accidentally? It wasn't somebody trying to come at you?
Accidentally. Oh, wow. I was at the wrong place at the wrong time, a little kid, sneaking, selling weed. My mama didn't even know I was selling weed. I don't even think she really know, like, what I was doing to this day.
So you didn't think you were taking on some big risk by being out there selling weed?
At this time, I was young and I didn't have no guidance. So I was just going outside trying to hustle and get some money and buy stuff that I was seeing. And this was before the internet. This was before all that. Like, this was just like MySpace days. Like, that's all we had was MySpace before Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you gotta go and make something of yourself without the world having access to you, you know what I'm saying? You forced to figure it out. And I was forced to figure it out. And everything happened for a reason. I got the experience that I got now, you know, and I know what I know now, you know? So I don't regret it, but that's still, you know, just something that a nigga never want his mama to experience, you feel me? Right. Like, you don't want you don't want your mama to experience you laying on the floor being shot, don't know if you gonna survive, you feel me, going through major surgeries, you feel me, being in a hospital for a month. Nigga, I was in a coma, feel me? Like, for real, like, niggas don't know, like, feel me?
When you look at that, did that change how you lived your life, or were you just even more?
Guess what's crazy? At this time, like, I was still a kid, so it was okay to be a kid. So I wanted to know what it was like to ride a skateboard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My mama tell you, I could call her right now and she'd tell you that's the first thing I said, like, I'm gonna be a skateboarder. I want to try something different. This was just me talking. And once I got out that hospital, I went straight to banging again. But I wasn't off the porch yet. Like, I jumped off the porch after I was shot, and it led me to where it's like, damn, like, you know, shit, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because, I mean, you were young. Getting shot as a young dude like that, in your head, it's gotta, like, it's partially like a Medal of Honor.
Yeah.
Right? Like, because I watched your Cam Capone interview where you went into, like, full detail about the 2 times you got shot. I won't make you, like, rehash that here or anything. Yeah. But as much as these stories are, like, really horrific, I could also tell that you had a degree of pride from surviving something that crazy.
What? Man, what? For sure, for sure. I'm a living testimony. It's people that got shot one time and didn't make it. I got shot one time that day, and I made it. And I got shot again after that at 16. Just at this time, I think shit, my mama told me don't walk, and I end up still walking. And yeah, somebody just pulled up with it, you know, and did what, you know, the city teach. You feel me? What you go on TV and watch. And that's what that's the problem today. People see stuff on TV and go do it. You know, see stuff on the internet and go do it. You remember when they, like how people do videos and they say, don't do this at home, don't do this at home. People gotta learn, don't do this at home. This is not that. This is not no test crash dummy tool. You feel me? Now I ain't no crash dummy tool. So yeah, like, yeah, that one hit different, yeah. And I'm just blessed, you feel me, that I'm able to still be here and empower my family and put food on the table, you know. And when that was going on, like, my mama wasn't no crack, you know, on crack or nothing, you know what I'm saying? So for her to go from having, my mama was one of the, she know what it was like to have money and richest guys and baby daddies, and, you know, so it's like to go from having everything, like, she used to get cars from her husband and matching cars and everything, like, so to go from that to crack, you know what I'm saying? It had to be something hurtful, and I understand. At the time, I didn't want to talk to her. Feel me? I had to, like, I don't know, I couldn't judge her, so I had to learn not to judge her and see her like that. For me, it wasn't easy for me to see her like that. I was going months without even talking to her. And I'm like, man, I ain't finna lose my mama, feel me, being selfish, like people were selfish to me. Feel me? Like, nigga ain't finna do that. Like, nah, I'm gonna break that cycle.
I just can't even imagine what it must be like for a young kid to, like, have to see their mom doing crazy shit, being outside, and it's like, it's almost like they're possessed. Man, look, it's like a spirit nigga, entered them.
Everybody out there, like, niggas think this ain't no movie role. You don't know what it's like for your mama to walk up to you and ask you for $10 to buy crack. You feel me? And she telling you, son, I need this. You know what I'm saying? And you like, man, you feel me? Like, damn, like, all right, mama, I love you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a, you know, or she right there asking your other homies for money. You know what I'm saying? And you, when you growing up, you seeing other people's mamas go through this, and your mama wasn't, and then you see your mama go down that road. It's like, you can't judge nobody. At any moment, it could take place. You feel me? Like how any moment, and you in Hollywood, Melrose and all that, and shit transpire, like, that's how it go. It can take place at any moment. You know what I'm saying? So never get your hopes up with a dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, or think it's something that it ain't.
It must be crazy to see your parents in that position too, because you know how little respect the average person treats a crackhead with.
What?
You know?
What?
And to imagine people treating your blood so like crazy. That.
I never treated crackheads no type of way though, because I had friends who mamas was crackheads. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't understand it as a kid. But then when you see your mama on it, your mama, it's gonna hit a trigger for sure. And then from there it's like, you either gonna give up or you gonna motivate. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I'm finna motivate her. I'm finna motivate her to quit, walk away from this, and understand like it's more life out there, mama. You feel me? And God just blessed me for me not being selfish. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all I seen. Like, bro, I'm trying to tell you, like, a nigga used to get, like, you know what it's like when you got other siblings and they play with you and tell you was adopted? Like, yeah, I went through that, being told, because when I'm seeing my sisters getting stuff on Christmas and my brother and I didn't get nothing, it was times I only got a Buzz Lightyear. You feel me? For real. One Buzz Lightyear toy. You feel me? My daddy wasn't there. You feel me? I can't even really, like, I just wrote a rap the other day, like, I can't even tell you how my father sound. You feel me? My mama was my mother and my father.
Really?
You feel me? So from there, when my siblings treated me like, you know, that's a regular sibling thing. Like, we take it personal, but that ain't something you're supposed to take personal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as I'm taking it personal, it's just love. And it's a tough way of love. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, like, even when they came to see me in the hospital, bro, I told them, like, I swear to God, I told them, y'all don't love me. At 14 years old, they all walked in the hospital to see me. I told them, y'all don't love me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was mentally there because they told me you was adopted. Oh yeah, somebody just left you on the porch. You know what I'm saying? So I started to believe that.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
So they would tell you that, like, just f***ing with you, or they were really trying to convince you?
Yeah, just playing with you. Okay. Just playing. But then, you know, you a little brother. Right. You don't know that they playing. And then from there, my mama would tell me, like, you ain't adopted. Like, man, I probably went to go cry about it to my mama. You know what I'm saying? As a kid.
That's why you got to be very careful with being sarcastic or doing any kind of trolling shit with kids, because they don't have the mental resources to understand.
That's real.
My girl has to remind me that frequently.
Real.
Like, you
That's
can't
real.
just, like, say some joking shit to your kid because they don't know the difference.
That's real.
Yo, was there like a little mini earthquake before?
I don't know. He just said it was all good.
Oh, okay. I saw one of the skateboards move on the wall, and I was convinced that it was a earthquake.
You got to teach the world.
I didn't want to interrupt you, though.
You got to teach the world what you want your kids to be taught.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I'm learning, too. Like why is it a problem when one individual do it, but the internet can do it all day? But I get it once you become a voice and the eye is on you. Yeah, like, yeah.
Yeah, like, if you want to teach your kid to be a nice person, it's also tough to have your kid be on the internet.
Oh, yeah, I know.
The internet massively rewards being mean, cruel, sarcastic, etc.
I know. It's like this video that be popping up on YouTube. My son always want to watch it. He 4 years old, about to be 5 on the 9th. And my birthday on the 5th. His birthday 4 days after mine. My sister's birthday that same day. So he always want to go to YouTube. It's like some skibbity toilet, something.
Oh my God, that thing, yeah.
Bro, that shit.
So weird,
and
right?
It's just bothering to me because who's teaching this to their kid? A toilet with a head coming out of it. Like, that threw me off a little bit. So I instantly tell him, like, he could be watching it and I'll be like, hey, like, and he gonna turn on his own. Like, cause he know he ain't supposed to be watching it. But when he hear that song, in the cold part, I end up finding out where that song is from. Bro, that was a real hit. You never...
I don't know what song you mean. I've seen a bunch of the videos, but I don't know if I know, like, a specific song.
It's a song, like a song. I think it's a girl song. And they just speed up the voice and put it on that, whatever that animation thing is, whatever, and they got all the kids blown. And my kid's only 4, and that's all he wanted to watch. If he see that toilet thing on any phone, anything, he's gonna sneak and watch it.
I subscribed to that channel when I first heard about it, maybe like a year ago or some shit. and it's just the weirdest shit ever. These crazy like end of the world type animations with the toilet with the head in it, and it's just like,
and they doing different.
I don't get it.
They doing different versions of it.
Yeah.
I don't get where it came from. I'm like,
you're probably the last person I would have ever expected to bring that shit up on this
Man,
podcast,
bro,
because I've never had anybody mention it in real life to me, even though I've known about it for a minute. It's like the weirdest shit.
Yeah, I'm like, I had to look it up and be like, man, I know other people, kids is catching on to this, and they are like, it's other kids who really love it.
Yeah.
And that's all they want to see. Like it's like an addiction. I think it's the song.
Yeah.
It's the song. And then when I looked up the song, like, cause I had to do my research on it and see like, man, what is this song? And then, you know what I'm saying? I seen the original song. It's like somebody put it on TikTok or Instagram or something, and it showed the original. Yeah.
This one, the Scat Man.
Oh, the Scat Man is like the main version of it or something? I don't know.
I don't think it's that. Nah, it ain't that.
Oh, okay.
It ain't that. It's a girl song. It's a girl song. Like, it was like a hit song when we was younger. And they, nowadays, they flipping everything on the internet.
Yeah.
Everything they remixing. They got ways to do stuff we never heard when we was younger.
It's like people gave up on making new music. They're like, let's take some old music and speed it up and shit like that. And also the labels have people who work for them, and it's their job to basically try to make old songs pop off on TikTok, so that they can get a ton of streaming revenue.
Yeah, but it's crazy. Like that old song, like, I don't know, I feel like when they really blow up, you're not gonna gain nothing because you never gave this person nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you can't expect the songs to blow up if they're not your original creation. And that's what people don't know either. They just making other creations of other people's music. You want to be your own creator.
Yeah.
Like, I'm learning to recreate songs I did before.
Really?
Beats, whatever. Oh, like, yeah, I got a song I just did with a feature, and I recreated the hook. You know what I'm saying? And
Just because
that's what I've been hearing, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna recreate my own music instead of recreating somebody else's. Recreate my own music. Okay, that song I made 10 years ago. Now people, will understand. Okay, this is like another creation of that.
You know what Kids Bop is?
Kids Bop?
Yeah. It's like some kid shit where they take popular songs and then they like have young kids redo the song and make like a simpler version of it for kids. And my kid has started to get into it, and they'll be like old 80s songs, and she likes the Kids Bop version of it. And it's just like super cleaned up, and it's got like a 10-year-old girl singing it and shit. And it's it's a weird thing. I just found out about it at Legoland, actually. Yeah, I went to Legoland, and I heard my kid started singing along to one of these songs and getting real into it, and I figured it out. This is Kids Bop.
That's when you know your kid is tuned in. Sure.
My kid has crossed a line too. Is I realized that my kid went from like being real curious about people taking photos with me to like not giving a at all. Yeah. She used to think it was real interesting. Now she doesn't care at all. She's over it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, they get over stuff pretty fast. But like right now, my son, he want to watch whatever he want to watch. If I go to certain things on TV, he gonna tell me he don't want to watch that. Mm-hmm. He's telling me like, nope. And it's the most craziest things that I would expect him to watch, that he want to watch.
Really?
So it's tripping me out because now they don't even want to watch stuff where they talking. We want them to watch stuff where they talking. Mm. They want to watch stuff where it's just animation and, you know, little. And it's so crazy because my son, I'm learning to watch what I let my son even see.
Oh, yeah.
Because when I'm playing Call of Duty, he laughing. When he sees somebody get shot, he laugh. Like, so when he sees somebody get hurt on TV, he laugh. Yeah. So that's why now he think it's cool to touch people and you know what I'm saying? But you know, they still kids, so you understand the development of it, you know? So I can't, I understand it's a kid. Can't judge him, you know. Just gotta teach him and guide him.
There's a lot of shit like that. Like I never realized how offensive the rap music I listen to is until I play it around my kid.
Yeah,
and I'm like, wow, he just said bitch like 15 times in that chorus.
Yeah.
Kind of shit, like, I probably can't play that around.
You know what
anymore.
it's like? So do you know what it's like to get in the car and just ride to with your kid?
Oh,
that same video that your kid watch all day on YouTube?
For my kid, it's play Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Oh, yeah? Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift is so much better than every other musician, in her opinion.
Yeah, shout out Taylor Swift,
She'll say, you listen to rap music, and it's almost like she's saying, like,
I know you
I'm
just
better than
seen.
you.
Did you see that?
You listen to
did
rap
you
music.
see that ASAP Rocky Taylor Swift video?
That was a crazy-ass video.
Oh, my goodness.
That was one of the craziest
That was one of the
craziest
videos I ever seen, and I loved it, though.
Yeah.
I loved it because it's just creative. Like,
yeah.
And that's something that we need just to, have a good treatment or whatever. Like, he's doing the unthinkable.
He's in the art world.
He got people upside down in the porta potty. He's getting, it looked like it was latte in the toilet. He getting latte out the hood, like the little thing on the car.
A lot of it looked
car.
like the kind of images that like AI makes, like just super random shit that you would never be able to think of normally. I don't really know exactly where it came from, but yeah, I don't know. It's crazy though to me that like that video seems like it should have got so much attention, but somehow like, and I say this as somebody who's a fan of Rocky since day one, but it just feels like
I'm a fan of Rocky. I've been a fan of Rocky since day one. Y'all you ain't never heard his project with Schoolboy Q?
Well, they had a whole project?
Yeah.
When was that?
Yes.
What was it called?
I forgot what it's called. But
why did we never get a Black Hippie album?
Boy.
Remember that? What's
Black
going on with
Hippie.
that? You probably would have had a feature on that.
Man.
Did they have a whole project?
You gotta understand, man. Some stuff be working and you always find new directions. And sometimes it's like you got songs that may never come out. You know what I'm saying? That happens in music.
Wait, you're saying this album might have never came out?
I don't know. If I think it did come out. It came out, right? Yeah, it came out.
They had a bunch of songs.
Yeah,
Hands on the Wheel is probably the biggest one.
Yeah. If I'm not sure, man, that's the type of stuff we want to influence our people to do. Like,
that's how
years later, I think his brother got, I think his cousin got a Grammy. Did he get a Grammy for that? But something, let me see.
I'm just finding songs, not the full project, which is kind of reassuring because I felt like I should not have.
Yeah, Baby King won a Grammy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the type of, that's what we want to influence our people to be. Great. And years later down the line. But you see, that's the thing. I can admit that it's okay to not be ready. It's okay to know, like, it wasn't your time yet. Like, I done saw you on Melrose looking grimy, greedy, and I tell you, like, one day I'm gonna be on your show, like,
really?
But I knew it wasn't my time yet. Yeah,
that's
I done got up on you and told you, like, yeah, like, I'm Hitta J3, like, bro, from Compton, and yeah, I'm gonna be on your show one day, like, when the time is right.
Yeah,
And it's okay to know when you're not ready. And I understand why Kendrick put other people in position to do the things they do, because sometimes we just ain't ready. We still. Yeah.
But even in like 2017, an interview with you would have been fire. It's just like when I look back on it, I'm like, damn, my knowledge of hip hop was so much more limited.
Yeah.
And I like really was just getting started in 2017. Like I knew what I was listening to, but I didn't have like the full encyclopedic knowledge of all these different cities that kind of have I don't want to even claim I have it now, but I've just like gotten so much better at like knowing in general what's going on.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because right then and now, I'm like, man, I already know you on a whole different, you looking at a whole different, category and catalog of music. So I respected that. Like, I respected that, okay, when my time comes, it's going to be my time. You know what I'm saying? Like, like.
For sure.
And like, yeah, people out here, man, on some real, like, read more books, man. Shout out Rick Ross and 50 Cent, man. They got some dope books, and that's the thing. Like, people ain't teaching us this type of stuff. Oh, make sure you get that James version of the Bible. Yeah, like, people ain't teaching us this type of stuff, like, to read and go and, see what's out there that you don't know, So, like, I done been in the LA County jail with somebody that couldn't read, and he was a whole different race. And we getting into it. You know what I'm saying? And about peanut butter and dumb, like, you know what I'm saying? And then he come tell me like he tell me flat out too, like, soon as I come up in there, like yeah, you're like, soon as I land, boom, you know what I'm saying? I am who I am, boom, I'm J3, West Side, you know what I'm saying? And from there, people like J3, like through the sales, like I'm already in my cell. People like, yeah, you be rapping? Like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I be rapping. I ain't in here on none of that though. Like, you feel me? Like, you know, this is your introduction. Like, once you walk in, like, and that hit different. Like when you land somewhere you ain't never been, and there's people you don't know, and they just know you from seeing you on videos and music, and from there they like, do your good. You feel me? So.
Right. But
I'm like, dang, like...
Did you not want to be known as a rapper?
You want to know what's so crazy?
Because...
You want to know what's so crazy?
What?
I was looking at probably like 10 years at that moment, or more.
Oh.
So I was just like, shit, at the time, that woke my game up. Like, that was my wake-up call. Like, damn, like... And then people coming up to me like, man, you fuck your music, man, whoop, whoop. There was somebody who told me like, man, their brother then passed away, and he used to love my music. So that's different, like that was influential, like that influenced me to be like, man, I'm about to get out and really get back to this music because I was gone for like 8 months. So it was like, damn, like I'm looking at it like, damn, I could come back and people won't even know who I am no more. Like it's possible because there's new rappers coming out every day now. So I'm like, yeah, like I got to get back out there and that's what I told them, like, look, man, I'm an artist, man. I'm just get back out there and get back on my music. And they're like, all right, bet, you want to get back to your music? Take this deal. Boom, all right, boom, took that. Ended up in there for like 6 months, 8 months, and then got up out that, and ever since then, that's all it's been, like. But you see, like, just because what I'm around, that ain't influenced me to just be, like, yeah, I'm gonna move right, and I'm gonna carry myself accordingly, but I'm not just out here stupid. You know what I'm saying? In and out you know what I'm saying? Out that motherfucker, all that, like, nah.
So when's the last time you got locked up?
I don't even want to go there.
It's been a while? Or?
I don't want to even go there. You just heard me. Yeah, I don't want to go there because I'm blessed. No, okay. I'm blessed.
Oh, okay.
I don't even have a criminal record. Whatever happened then, it happened then.
You were underage?
No, I wasn't underage. Oh. I was probably like 19, 18, you know? And then from there, I'm like, yeah, like, I gotta switch it up once I get up out this situation. Just watch the people I surround myself with, you know what I'm saying? And watch what positions I put myself in, you know what I'm saying? So as I'm doing the music, I'm finding out new things and, you know what I'm saying? So a nigga like, yeah, nigga ain't going back there. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you see niggas really go get life and that shit feel different. And your brother already doing 20 years, like, man, I'm not finna go out and add more pain to my mama. You know what I'm saying? After, you know, like I said, I can't be selfish. So this is my way of not being selfish. Hitta J3, meet the whoops. Yeah. This is my way of not being selfish and keeping the light on what I got going on and those around me got going on.
Is your brother supposed to be getting home soon?
Yeah, he about to be.
Like very soon?
Very soon. But you got to remember, I just told you, just had an incident that led him to get transferred.
Right.
Sent to the whole, and some more stuff. Like, that's the thing. People out there, y'all don't know what it's like to be in the penitentiary and get possibly stabbed or anything and then have to get moved to another prison. That's the devil. That's how the devil works. And then from there, on his way about to be home, he did 20 years already and then get possibly stabbed. Somebody try to stab him tweaking off drugs. Really? You gotta understand, like, everybody ain't right in the mind around you, so.
But a lot of times, bad shit can happen towards the end of your sentence, right?
Yeah.
They'll try to fuck with you or try to get you to do something.
Bro, that's been the saying for years, even in the county. Even in the county, that's the saying, like, bro, some niggas won't let you, like, bro, I done had a nigga tell me, like, man, stay up in this month. Like, I'm like, man, I've learned, don't even tell these niggas what you got going on with your case. Just sit in here until you out. Right. Because these niggas is telling a nigga, like, man, look, hey, bro, beat some niggas up in here. Woo, woo, you know what I'm saying? Eat some peanut butter, get work out, get big. Yeah, chill out. Woo, kick your feet up.
This ain't so bad. Yeah.
Like, nah. I don't like being with, like, I don't know what it is about me. I get like a little claustrophobic when I'm in just too many people and I'm just like in a closed, like, bro, that for real, this is like endangered, whatever that place is. Like, for the people that survive going in there and coming out with their reputation, what it is, like, nope, you wonder why 4X is the way he is. You know what I'm saying?
He is away for sure.
Yeah, because that's what it'll do to you. It'll corrupt your brain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And some niggas think it's cool, some niggas don't. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas will make it like, yeah, it's good to go through that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when niggas tell me like, man, like, yeah, chill out, like, I'm like, yeah, I know not to tell these niggas what I got going on because they gonna make it to where I don't get out this motherfucker. And like I was just telling you, the dude who I was telling you about, the Mexican, he was, you know, salute to my Mexicans, man. Like I said, my mama last name is Alvarez, so I embrace the Mexican communities. You know what I'm saying? So when he tell me like, yeah, like, so like I said, I didn't get a chance to finish the story. So when I go to the cell, he like, when he hear like I'm like niggas think I'm a rapper, he like, oh, you a rapper, huh? Like, oh, I'm like, yeah, like, oh. He like basically because at this time didn't nobody, you don't know like, oh yeah, how you supposed to eat and put your food under the cell and like shit like that. So I'm like, yeah, like, I don't know that. I just I didn't want to eat the food, so I put it back under the cell. And some people really respect the cell.
Yeah.
Like, this is my home. Like, yeah, like they say, this is where you live temporarily. One day the lady asked me, where you live? I told her where I live. She like, no, where you live here? I don't live here. I told her, I don't live here. But that's what they consider it, your home, while you're there. So that's how people, when they sell, like, they treat it like their bedroom. And there's something, like, you ain't never seen Hit Boy, he do an interview and he say, like, niggas come to his cell, he tell them, like, I'm not rap right to even have a cellie. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm capable of. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, it's up to you to go somewhere else. Or come in there and find out what that person got to offer you in that cell.
Yeah.
You feel me? So at this time, the guy, he was just like if you want some rapper shit, like, ooh, you can go somewhere else, like with that, like, ooh. I'm like, man, I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying right here. And then he like, you know, from there, boom. He, you know, once the guy told me, like, go eat the peanut butter and all that, I get to eating the peanut butter, getting bigger. I'm eating peanut butter just randomly, just eating peanut butter instead of food.
Just to gain weight?
Just to gain weight. It blow people up. That's how
really
people...
does. It's like one of the most high-calorie things you could eat.
So from there, I'm eating the peanut butter. I'm coming back from court. And, you know, people, sometimes the police... You could have a sack lunch and they'll take your sack lunch and you will just drop it in the cell. So when you go to certain holding tanks, it's just a bunch of peanut butters. I start picking all the peanut butters up and taking them to my cell. Now, I done been coming from court and the police slapped all the peanut butters out my hand. So at this moment, I'm already ordering peanut butters from store. And then the guy like, yeah, like, when he see me coming in with the other peanut butters, I'm still want these peanut butters. And he like, man, I'm gonna get one of them peanut butters, pero like, whoa, I'm like, man, I'm trying to get my weight up right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got the right to go get their own peanut butter. It's free. You know what I'm saying? And then when he heard me say that, like, he thought about it. He like, nah, get your weight up then, better, and threw it back on the bed. I had to tell him, like, bro, I don't care about no peanut butter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the case, like, you know what I'm saying? So from there, it was like negative energy in the cell. And then from there, the guy ended up coming to me and telling me, like we ended up getting along. He like, man, I fuck with you, J3. Like, but, you know, even after, like, he like, yeah, if it goes up, we gonna get down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I respected that. I told him for sure, bet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I understand. I understand when you in here how it go. It's program time. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, for real. Like, yeah, niggas don't know what that's like program time. And they really got it to where, like, some niggas come in there and you the op and niggas be like, hey man, some niggas see you instantly and be like, hey, yeah, nigga, you from where? We from the program. Like, boom. And then from there be like, all right, bet, yeah. And some niggas get to talking, some niggas get straight to walking to the back. Like, bro, as soon as you come from where you coming from, you know, they search you, do them super searches. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't even get to wash their hands yet and already got a fade. Like, as soon as you get to the cell, like, oh, you from where? Oh, yeah, you got 4 fades in here. Just, you feel me? I done seen a nigga roll it up and have to DP him. And you know what I'm saying? Because I knew him from the streets. So I'm like, nah, like, at the end of the day, we in a crib dorm. And I'm like, man, I know that nigga from the streets. Like, I'm not finna let nothing just happen to him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how I was taught. Protect what's yours. You feel me? And he was a homie. So I'm like, nah, like, y'all ain't finna just do him bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got his one fade. And then once he got dropped, like, I got in the middle of it, like, nah, like, break that. Like, you know, why you hitting him while you on the ground? And he like, man, these niggas chipping my homies. Like, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That mean a nigga smoking your homies. So it's like, I understood. So a nigga like, all right, I understand, but y'all not just, you're not finna just hit him while you on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all 2 ops, y'all gonna get y'all fade. And then I orchestrated it to where they got their fade. And then from there.
But for you, it wasn't like that? You walk in and they don't just like start lining it up for you?
I'm not gonna say it ain't like that. Okay. It's like that for everybody.
Okay.
Ain't nobody excluded from this program.
If you're a gang member.
If you're a gang member. Right. Even if you're a non-affiliate. Non-affiliates got fight nights. They got days where niggas bet top rhymers on you and be like, yeah, it's non-affiliate fight night. You finna get a fade. Right. There's niggas that go in there and be gang banging and then go in there and see what it's like and be a non-affiliate and then, yeah, people don't know you here, so you're a non-affiliate to their eyes. And if they do want you to do non-affiliate fight night, you participate. And yeah, if you participate in that, that's you. That's gonna follow you though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing you gotta know about jail. Whatever you do in there is gonna follow you. You could tell a nigga, oh, no, I ain't trying to fight today. Like, nigga, that's gonna travel. Yeah, man, I ran in the wooty woo and he talking about he wasn't trying to fight today.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like, what? Then you get back with the homies and the homies like, nigga, what? You wasn't trying to fight today. Nigga, come to the back. You finna get DP. You see what I mean? Like, then from there, yeah, nigga, go to the back. Like I said, the nigga, when he took his fade after, you know, like I said, boom. The Mexicans, it's so crazy how they help us. They help us fight each other. They'll support us squabbling, and we'll support them squabbling equally. It's a respect thing on another level, but yeah, that shit different. But on gang, like they'll be blocking the cells while niggas are squabbling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So once a nigga be like, we finna program, like, the other race go and just start standing all around, like spreading out and making it look like niggas is talking, niggas is fake shitting, niggas don't be really shitting, niggas flushing the toilet, everything. Niggas under the stairs wobbling. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, after he just took his fade, the police walking down, boom. So everybody back to normal, boom. Niggas back faking like there's nothing going on. Police walk just to see what's going on. As soon as they done, it's back to regular program. Boom, the cell's still open. You got to keep in mind, it's other how can I say it? Other parts of the jail. Once the slider pop open, the police is walking through the whole jail. They walking through this whole perimeter of the building. You know what I'm saying? So once they get to walking, they pace through the whole building, like step by step. And if it's people there, they gonna come and check it out. Boom. People will go back to normal and then get back to regular program. And then from there, the slider can stay open for a minute. So from there, you get to find out where other people from on the other side. Then niggas like, oh yeah, nigga, you just rolled it up. Boom. That's the worst thing to ever do is roll it up. Don't ever roll it up. Nigga rolled it up. Man, nigga rolled it up. I didn't even know he rolled it up because that's how they do you. They will take you, bro. Like how you got this room next door, they will take you and throw you in the dorm right next door. And from there, boom, once that slider, like say it's a slider right here that open, and then you walk through, boom, okay, boom. From there, the sliders stay open for a couple seconds. So from there, people get to talk from the other side, and then nigga be like, oh, he up in here, and then niggas be like, man, I just took a fade with this nigga right here. And they're like, man, that nigga just rolled it up out of here. He had 5-6 fades, and he rolled it up. And then from there, it become more increasing. Oh man, you was a bitch. You just Mark. You just rolled it up, nigga. You just got your sack, lunch, took everything. Like, and then from there, niggas like, what? You did what? Oh yeah, no, you finna get DP now. Now it's deeper than just a fade. Now your own is finna take care of you and discipline you. Feel me? And that's what happened. And then from there, nigga had to discipline his own. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, I told him like, bro, you gonna. They're like, man, it's niggas that's really overprotective over the dorm. If it's like, if they like running it, like sometimes they got but they got Crips running it in a blood who plays their part for both cards. And then sometimes it'll just be a Crip dorm. Sometimes it'll be a blood dorm.
In the beginning of this interview, I did feel like there was a part of you that was kind of like over some of the street shit and ready to like be past it. And then I hear this story and I'm like, oh, you love that shit.
Nah, that don't mean I love it. That's just letting people know what you getting yourself into trying to be a thug. Right. A thug. Yeah, a criminal. This is what you better be prepared for. This is the real. This is what y'all need to know. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you might have to DP one of your homies. You know what I'm saying? Or go in there and just be a other. Yeah, that's what
I was asking some Cambodian dudes what they claim when they go in there.
Yeah, they claim others.
We other, yeah.
Yeah, they others. Yeah. But others still get into politics, fights, all that. Others can just go straight and be like, all right, I'm with the whites or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Like, you can pick who you want to be with, but they gonna ask you as soon as you walk through the door.
I was interviewing this is like more of like a prison thing, but I was interviewing like a white dude who used to be like a Peckerwood gang leader in jail.
Hey, I don't got nothing to drink.
In prison, rather. He can go grab you a water, sir. And he told me, though, that if a white dude comes into prison, it doesn't matter if you were a blood for 10 years on the streets. You come into prison.
It's like that, too, for Mexicans.
And you want to roll.
It's like that, too, for Mexicans.
With the blacks, but you're white, is not happening. He said it's impossible.
But we can't say that it's impossible because, I mean, yes, you might have to go up.
At least where he was at.
No, you might have to go up. Yeah. Like instantly, like it might lead where it's gonna go, but it's like that for the Mexicans too, who represent black gangs. They come in there and they let the Mexicans know, like, I'm with the blacks. So, yeah. Boom. And then from there, it's up to them to either respect it or trip.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then from there, the blacks they gonna let them know like they with them, like, you know what I'm saying? And then from there, you still gonna take your phase, whether you Mexican, black, whatever. And
getting your white boy stolen has got to be tough.
What is that? What is your white boy?
You know, like you had this dude being a blood for 10, 20 years.
Oh, yeah.
Now all of a sudden they got a white dude with his arm around him. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Damn, I'll be like, come save me.
Yeah, but it's rare that you're gonna see Bloods that's white and Crips that's white.
I know.
And not in LA. Not in LA.
Yeah,
you ain't gonna see that. You might see that in Corona. You know, people doing that just from what they seen on the internet or whatever. Yeah, but
we got a couple good ones out there. Yeah, here and there. You know, I hear things.
Do you hear things?
Hey, I wanted to ask you this.
You funny.
How do you feel when you see the Kendrick mural getting defaced?
Oh, man. We ain't gonna let one person ruin it for everybody, man. We ain't even acknowledging that, man. We on something greater. You know? Like I said, like, you feel me? Just cause that's just like a nigga on the street. Boom, okay, you know how you see people in these takeovers and they driving and crashing their car. Just because he crashed his car, you want to crash your car? Like, no. people don't just follow in footsteps like that. So right. I don't see people.
But those politics are too real to talk about on a podcast?
Nah, I don't think I'm not gonna
too crazy.
It just could get too
yeah.
Like we just on to something greater, and we not even giving that even no attention. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even shining no light on nobody who on trying to come and you know, just trying like I said, build some type of clarity on themselves or get some exposure because they see you going up. You should want to support somebody coming out your city and being a voice, an idol. You feel me? So, shit. Some Mexicans love our music, so it's like it's kind of like I don't know how to explain it. It's just, we let them determine how they feel about that. If you support who that individual is, who that idol is, you feel me? So, you know, but we not gonna like I said, we not gonna ruin it for a whole community,
right? Or judge a whole community.
We're not gonna judge a whole community based on one individual, or we just not entertaining that.
Because I saw some people on another podcast trying to say that the Mexican podcasters in LA should speak out against that kind of thing.
Yeah,
which I don't think they want that smoke either. I think they also would rather just it ain't my side, it ain't me.
Yeah, for sure.
Leave me out of it.
Yeah, for sure. Some people know what to, like you said, they know what to deal with and what to leave alone.
Right.
Some people think about stuff before they do it.
Yeah.
Some people just do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to test and see what works and what's the outcome.
To be fair, almost all the murals get vandalized at some point.
Yeah, we didn't see it.
Yeah.
We didn't see it, so ain't nobody excluded from something that's unbeatable, like unedible, like, you feel me? Like,
definitely. All right, I wanted to ask your opinion on this. When we saw the peace march going on and everything, my man Wack 100 starts getting hit up by people saying, "Why weren't you there?" How you feel about Wack?
Wack cool. At the end of the day, like I said, we're a representation of one another, man. Anything representing power, you feel me? Anybody coming out right now, the West is up. You feel me? Look at what's going on. Before the pop-out concert, this was going on. Kendrick just reminding y'all that this is going on. This is taking place now. It's been taking place for a decade now. Y'all just been asleep. Now y'all eyes is on the West Coast. Pay attention. You never know what you may see. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what I think. Like, shit, he play his part. He help out, you know, homies when he can. He done did things, put people in position. So, don't nobody hate that man. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? Salute to Wack. Fuck it.
No, that's good.
Let people know there ain't no hatred towards one of ours. You feel me?
It's good to hear. Okay, that's cool. Do you want to talk about why me and you unfollowed each other at one point?
Go ahead and tell me, man. What the hell happened? I thought because look, you know, it was a time where people just, like, pages was just unfollowing people.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
So I thought that's what it was. So you tell me what it was. What'd I do?
You tried to hit me up. There was a video.
Oh, no, we ain't even going to speak on that.
There's a video of a rapper being relieved of his jewelry, and you let me know, hey, I got this. You want to buy this? I said no.
So that made you unfollow me?
No, I think you unfollowed me.
I don't think I unfollowed you.
I think you unfollowed me, and then I unfollowed you.
I never unfollowed you. I never unfollowed you.
I would never buy anything like that, for the record.
Nah, like...
Even if it was like the best, even if it was the most famous rapper getting punked out in the most vicious way, time, I got nothing to gain from being the first one to have
At that time, you got to understand, man, it's different days where we wake up feeling different ways, and, you know, sometimes we entertain the wrong things, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to admit that you're wrong and you did, you know, like, that wasn't even smart. Because now it's exposing other people that's involved, and you feel me? So think about it before you do that type of shit, before you put yourself on the forefront and involve yourself in that type of activity. Brother, I wasn't there. I heard
the filmer got DP'd for filming it so badly.
I don't know if that's true.
Someone told me that. I don't know. But that's like,
I don't know if that's true. That ain't how I got it.
It really was filmed from like a block away. You almost can't tell what's happening.
I'm not going to tell nobody my source how I got it. I'm not going to tell nobody. All y'all got to know is I just don't respect nobody coming out here and acting like they just big and bad, like, and making it like they could just move around and, you know what I'm saying? Like, and be like they represent what we represent or trying to be a reflection of us or whatever. Not even trying, just they label themselves that. Like, I don't know. Like, I just, sometimes I ain't fine to certain things when it come to the culture. Like, you feel me? I can be honest. You feel me? So it was like, yeah, I can keep it real. Like, that was just probably shit. I can't even say what. Like, I probably was just trying to expose them niggas, cause I'm gonna keep it real. Like, shit, yeah, like that shit wasn't really purposely like that. It was just to let the world know what's going on behind the scenes that's not being seen. You know what I'm saying? And these people are still fooling y'all. Like, y'all gotta understand, there's people out here really lying and making it seem like they still out here just, you know, even though it ain't our part to expose nobody, it's just like, I don't know. Like, I can't say, like I said, it ain't my part to expose nobody, but you coming out here and you rapping about that, and I understand how hard it is to be right here or have that light, that spotlight. I don't know. I just ain't finna let no nigga come out here. And I had a personal altercation that took place that nobody know about. Oh, really? So that's another thing that took place. You feel me?
Oh shit.
You feel me? It's like it was some stuff going on. We on Fig, and I don't know. I'm just here with my little bro, and you know what I'm saying? There's stuff taking place, and I don't understand the whole pimp world. I'm just here with my homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here with my homie. I'm not no pimp. I'm just here with my homie. You feel me? My people, my family. You know what I'm saying? And it's a family member, a homie, and there's minors out here. Like, I didn't know like it was like that. You know, I ain't know it was my niggas out here advertising as they self as like rappers and they pimping minors. So that kind of blew me a little bit. So, and then you respecting a nigga pimping a minor, you promoting a nigga pimping a minor. I don't know how to feel about that. You know what I'm saying? So
that gets way deeper than I thought it was.
So that's why I reacted like that, because we got into it because he was pimping a minor and his minor was trying to use my boy room with his, you know, situation or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's like the word, I don't know the word, but it's out of line for a girl to be somebody else. Like, when you let somebody pimp on you, I ain't gonna say you they property or whatever, but for the moment, shit, it's like a temporary property thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm saying, it's like a temporary property thing.
Right.
And if you represent, you can't go and just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come be over here with you and yo daddy or whatever. A girl can't go do that because she's out of pocket for that. I understand the terms and all that, but yeah, like, she was out of pocket. And then from there, he tried to come defend her out of pocketness. And then from there,
yeah, it's a recipe for disaster. Yeah. But I've had multiple people tell me that that's like one of the only rules on a place like Fig.
All I'm gonna say, this is what took place. Somebody got their stuff took from them, and they went and lied and said they dropped their stuff. So from there, you're lying to your homies, and your homies is defending you, saying you dropped something and you didn't. You got it took from you. Sometimes niggas out here get their guns took or anything took. You gotta understand that. So I didn't see people go to that, pull up to video shoots. I done had a video shoot where somebody didn't, you know what I'm saying, possibly had a situation like that. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It happens. You feel me? You can, just because you got the ups on somebody don't mean it can't. Some people will reach and try to take it from you if you ain't really built like that. And if they quick enough, they gonna take it from you.
They said they're gonna clean up Fig.
Yeah, they should. They should. But I mean, I feel like, I don't know, man. It's too crazy. Like, the way that the world is, this is something been going on before our time. So it's like, good luck cleaning it up. We wish y'all well.
It's gonna move somewhere.
We wish y'all well. We wish y'all well. It shouldn't. It's better to leave here anyway if that's what you want to do. You ain't staying here. It's just like being in gang territories and trying to get some money. That's just like hustling. Hustling and pimping is the same thing.
Right.
So sitting in the in the middle of a whole gangland, and now it's just all gangs that's in the mix of it. It's still stuff happening in this gang territory, but it's all about pimping and gangbanging.
Yeah.
So it's like some niggas, once they, I don't know if, but most niggas I know, once they start pimping, they ain't gangbanging no more, bro.
Right.
Facts.
You can't do both to the maximum.
I think that's just like, yeah, you from where you from, but some niggas still gangbanging. Some niggas is, but a full-blown pimp ain't gangbanging. Facts. Facts.
For sure. Okay, I wanted to ask this. There was this whole thing, I don't even know where we should dive in on this, but there was this whole thing. It started with Top5 basically saying that him and Drake were going to go through the Not Like Us video and figure out every person in the video.
Top lies.
Adin Ross kind of co-signed it. People started threatening him.
I didn't even know that.
On business.
I didn't even know that.
Y'all ain't going to touch me in L.A. FaZe Banks kind of jumped in it for a minute.
I don't even know who FaZe Banks is.
I guess people hopped on the phone and it sort of kind of got squashed. But what was your thought process on seeing all that unfold over the weekend?
I don't even... Who you talking about?
You got again? White streamers.
Who you talking about again?
Canadian demons. And they're all
you talking about again?
In the LA gumbo.
Who you talking about again?
Top5.
Top lies.
Adin Ross, FaZe Banks. Those are the three main characters as far as non-LA residents.
Yeah, man, like I said, we ain't giving these niggas no clarity, man, Adam. You feel me? Whatever. I don't know what... I'm just showing people it's love here, like right now. Like, even though whatever narrative they trying to paint, I'm trying to show people that it is peaceful here. It is love here. We do love ours. We do love others. You feel me? If we could love another rapper and they could come here and you feel me, walk through anytime they feel like it, you know what I'm saying? You can get the same treatment. But, you know, some people can be, you know, just come off the wrong way. But like I said, in the end, I'm still trying to show it's love. Even when they doing what they're doing, I'm showing it's love. That's all we want you to show, is that it's still love. So once you speak out, I'm going to stamp that you spoke out and said it's love. You know what I'm saying? It's not no issue, so people won't think it's an issue. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's all it is. We want people to know it ain't no real issues, bro. That was just... That ain't nothing.
So Top5 would be welcome in Los Angeles right now. He could come to Compton.
I don't know. He tried. I don't know, man.
Well, he's got to connect now.
Like I said, who was the connect? But
well, I seen him and AD on FaceTime, so I don't know. I don't know how much of a real connect it is, but
don't know what you talking about.
They locked in or something.
But at the end, who you talking about?
Adin and AD and Adin Ross are the ones who had the conversation. Actually, you're right. Yeah.
What if I bring Adin Ross to the city and make him stand on his apology? What if that was to happen?
Stand on his apology?
Yeah, what do you mean just by showing that it's love.
Oh, I mean, that would be great, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's
He'd probably be happy to tap in.
You must not be tuned in. I already showed the world.
Right, yeah, I saw the DM, yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, that's all. We're just trying to create something better, man, something better. We don't want nobody to get hurt. I don't want to see nobody, be conflicted from this. Like, just come here, do what you gotta do, go home, be safe. That's all it's about.
Do you think
I'm trying to prevent other people from? You gotta think it's people out here that's crazy,
right?
So you never know if somebody else gonna feel away. I'm just trying to. I know I'm a spokesman of the community. So I'm trying to show the community that you have love for the community. Just like Kai Cenat just came and gave back to the community. People got to understand, we've been giving back to the community before Kai Cenat gave back to the community. We do this every year. Kendrick do this every year. But we do it outside of Kendrick. We have a group of peoples who come together and put money together, and I go with support and play my part and hand out stuff to these kids. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. Like, we don't want these kids to look on the internet and learn from, you know, just the wrong narrative, man. I want my son to go somewhere and live life. You feel me? Let's show the next generation you can be something special. You can have an opportunity and manifest.
For sure.
You feel me? Now, how deep is that?
No, it's good. Good. For sure.
Yeah.
No,
People gotta learn to manifest, man. Yo, whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. That's why people don't understand. People think I call myself Hitta because I'm a goon. No, I call myself Hitta because I'm fighting to achieve. In a Hitta community, a goon territory, whatever. Gang, you know, whatever. That's why I call myself Hitta, because I'm fighting to achieve.
So is like Hitta's like your name, and then J3 is like, are you the third?
Yes,
J
it's crazy. Yes, I am. Yes, okay. My brother is Big J Man. It's Little J Man. They both caught 25 years together.
And J Man was the rapper who
prime example of what I'm speaking on. Yes, before I paid attention to people like Kendrick and other people on the West Coast, like I was seeing my brother do it. That's what got me. You know what I'm saying? So that always gonna be my influence and my motivation first. You know what I'm saying? Facts. That's what did it for me. Seeing what my brother went through is what helped me become who I am. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, when I was seeing all the stuff going on in Chicago and they was calling themselves hitters, Durk did the L's up for the hitters. I said, okay, I'm gonna put a change on this hitter. And one of my cousins died like 10 years ago, or a little more years. But yeah, he died, and I could have possibly been with him, and he told me, like, come ride with him. Matter of fact, he was trying to pick me up. And in the midst of him trying to pick me up, he stopped at his girl he was talking to and got shot to death. And then from there, long live G5, man. Long live Jerry Holman, man. Wow. That's my big cousin, man. Tatted on my neck. What side? Is it this side? Is it the airplane on this side?
Possibly. Oh, yeah.
It's a G5, man.
Yeah.
Long live G5, man. My cousin, man, he was on his way to pick me up, and I always had a problem with this, but I'm getting better at it. I always had my phone dead. So in the midst of my phone being dead, he couldn't call me, and I left my phone charging. And I think, like, as I was younger, I blamed myself that happened to him because he would have picked me up. That's what I'm saying. Like, when I said it can take place, it can take place. He was hitting me up, trying to ask me for an EBT card number and pick me up. In the midst of that, I left my phone charging in the barbershop, and he was killed. And then I got the call when I went back in the barbershop, like, man, they say Whoopty Whoop just got. I'm like, what? And I'm calling him back, and he's not answering the phone. And he was trying to pick me up. So I could have been with him. The girl was going to ride with him to pick me up. And then we was going to drop her back off. What if it took place when it happened? Because my granny, it's crazy. Bro, my granny used to pray for like 30 minutes. I'll wake up in the morning and come in the kitchen to get something, and my granny would be sitting there on her knees praying. All I hear is her whispering, and I won't make a sound so she know I'm there. She'll just, once she done, she'll see I'm right there with her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm right there bowing down, praying with her, letting her pray, and then that's how I got, into it. My grandmother was into it. You know what I'm saying? And then, prayer is real. Prayer is real. You talk to God, he gonna show you in ways I can't explain. Nobody can explain. It's all up to you to express yourself to him and what you're going through and get through it. And I learned that from my grandmother. And then from there, instead of what I've seen outside, I went with what I was learned in my household. And still to this day, I'm praying. You feel me? It's okay to pray, nigga, go pray. A lot of niggas need to pray for themselves. Like Kendrick said, ain't nobody praying for me. My granny prayed for him every day, and she then did video. I done posted a video on my Instagram of her saying, like, hey, Kendrick, I'm praying for you. Like, she didn't heard him say that and was like, nah, I'm praying for you, baby. You know what I'm saying? And then when she left, he signed his album cover and said he loved her and everything. You know what I'm saying? So that was just a blessing just to, Yeah, like, you know, just to be a part of something like that and have that legacy, you know what I'm saying? And carry my grandmother's legacy. Like, I done called her from the county and prayed to her, and she couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't pray for the family at family gatherings, and they looking at me, but they ain't knowing I've been studying granny. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what we taught in our household, we ain't taught on outside the door. And niggas gotta understand this. Look, man, can't nobody take a walk a half a block in my shoes. Adam?
Why you say that?
Nobody, you can't.
Just been through too much shit.
You can't. You might walk out the door and get smoked. I done been outside and seen cars hit the corner and just so happen to not be seen. And next thing you know, the car hit the corner and killed somebody. Yeah, it's like that.
Damn.
And I'm just a kid not wanting to be sitting in the house, so I'm sitting on the porch. I used to sit on the porch and do videos and be rapping and freestyling, and that's how it started for me. My hood was my support system. My friends was my support system. And from there, I managed to be where I am today. You feel me? So that's how it started. Like, I used to just perform at hood days. You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn, and it's something else out there. So as I was soul searching, I found myself within first. It's real out here, man.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, because it could have been a sad story if you were filming yourself on the porch and some shit like that went down.
Yeah, it's like that. But see, back then, stuff wasn't happening like that. Like, people wasn't out here just pulling up, rolling up on kids and shooting them. It wasn't like that.
Do you think it's more like that now?
It's more like that. Like, it was like that probably like a couple years ago.
Okay.
Wait, it ain't like that now. But it ain't been people walking from school in our neighborhood and get shot to death. And then been people outside just randomly sitting on their porch and get killed. And then been people, that's what I'm trying to get people to understand. Been people sitting in cars and get killed in our hoods or our city. And then been people coming here to visit and don't make it home. You know what I'm saying? So that's, we trying to just, you feel me? Don't be biased to the facts. You for real. Don't be biased. Stop being biased. Don't be biased with yourself. Don't be biased with what you're going through, what you're seeing. Nothing. What you're seeing is real. So when you see it, and you see it taking place to other people, like I just was telling you, my homie mama, and then my mama. So it's just it's a chamber, man. Feel me? It's like a revolver. It's gonna spin and it's gonna bang. You feel me? Yeah. I didn't see a homie play Russian roulette by themselves.
For real?
Yeah.
Jesus.
With one bullet in the revolver. Yes. And then
He never lost him or something?
And the gun still went off, and he like shot himself in the finger, like, and he had to get rushed to the hospital, like.
What, it wasn't actually pointed at his head and it hit his finger
like,
instead?
Bro, people don't know. Yes, he had just like, you know, I could have killed myself, and the gun just went off. Boom! And I'm right there with him. It's just me and him. And people used to be getting drunk. Niggas used to be drinking, boy. I used to be off that Carlo Rossi. I used to be off that Moscato. Nigga, I used to be down bad out here, Adam, for real. Like, I used to go in the store and steal every day.
Really? Wow.
Food, steaks, and the homies cooking them, and we recording in a closet, in his closet at his apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to go steal a steak every day and come back and bring it in Moscato bottles and everything, and go back in the store and steal some more and come back out with more stuff. And yeah, this is for us and the homies. You know what I'm saying? Let's eat.
We don't talk about shoplifting enough. I used to be big on shoplifting.
Hey, look. At the end of the day, people just work here. They don't care what's meant. You know what I'm saying? Some people do. They got to do their job or they going to get fired. So I get it, but I was so smooth, boy. I get to throwing them in the jacket. I get to throwing it in this jacket ain't big enough, man. Shout out my boy Carti, man. It's like the crop top, man. You feel me?
He sent you
Five. Yeah, it's that.
This is an opium garment?
Yes, it's that opium thing.
Let me see.
Yeah.
I can't read that shit on the back. What's
That's just the logo.
It definitely says something. That's like those old death metal logos always were like that.
Yeah, man, I'm just letting it be known, man.
You a fashion dude now? You signing the opium?
Nah, that's just my bro. I been told y'all this though. Nobody want to listen. Nobody want to listen. I've been telling y'all this my brother.
But when did you tap in with him?
I've been tapped in with Carti. Carti been tapped in. The homie Lil L brung him around. Really, G Weed and Lil L. They bring him, and then from there we locked in and kept in touch. But yeah, I used to be putting the bottles in the arm part and walking out through the door with the big jacket up out of there, quick. Throw it in the bushes, go back in. I need more.
So wait, how many times have you actually gone out and spent time staying with Carti and shit? Because there was this Thanksgiving story about spending Thanksgiving with him this one year
in Miami.
Where, like, how many times has that happened, and what role are you playing in the whole
I'm
operation?
gonna keep it real. He didn't flew me out. You know, just like had his manager flew me out, but you know what I'm saying? She fly me out to be a part of the shows and everything. That's my friend. Like, he was my friend before he was big, and you feel me? And I never switched up. You feel me? That's all it is. Some people be temporary. Like I said, I'm gonna represent your brand like it's mine. That's all it is. Like, I'm just showing people his love with the people that I associate myself with, and I'm a representation of them as well, regardless what people say.
Right.
Yeah, you see, every time I get the chance, I show love to these individuals. Mazius, my brother, locked in. Mixtape on the way. Mixtape on the way. I'm working on a live instrument album right now. Meet the Whoops. We working on an album right now. Might drop before the year end. Meet the Whoops. Yeah, man, we got a surprise for y'all. Shout out Hit Boy. Yeah, we got a surprise for y'all though, man. But yeah.
Shout out Hit Boy.
Yeah, then I'm working on the Rootprint album.
The Rootprint.
I got the Rootprint, the live instrument album, the Mozzie collab project, you know.
I like that song with you and Sully Root. The Rootprint
The
song.
Rootprint, guess what?
The rest of the album is not a split project between y'all though, is it?
Oh my goodness.
It's your project? It's not a split
It's
project?
my project. Okay. It's my brother. He gonna let me do my thing, but I'm gonna still do whatever I can to be equal. You know what I'm saying? But just to show you I'm a real member, man.
Oh, that's it.
I'm gonna show you I'm a real member. This is just for you to see.
See, look, having two phones must be so confusing. You gotta pull out one, then you go to the next one. You're like, which one is it on?
It is.
Nah, that was that song right there. I was like, damn, I gotta listen to Sully Root more. That's a good song.
Nah, that's my boy. That's my boy, but we got something.
Hitta J3 Rootprint remix featuring. Couple of high profile.
Yeah, and some more.
Members of the B team.
And some more of that. And some more of that. So y'all see what's going on? Like, it ain't just one individual that I'm surrounding myself with and embracing.
Right.
Like, I treat everybody equally. I don't pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so wait, I looked up the story. I said, I don't know how I like misunderstood what you were saying, but I said Carti is doing a video in Compton with Kendrick.
no.
Few people jumped on that, reported it, but you actually said Carti was coming to do a video.
I'm gonna keep it G. It's just been too much going on. So
we don't know.
We gonna hold that from you. We gonna hold that from y'all now. Since y'all want everybody want to be so negative, y'all gotta be patient and get the good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my brother though, man. All red. I ain't even gonna say. All red on the way though. Regardless, if I'm there, I don't even care. I'm just supporting my brother. All red movie on the way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, last question. Why do you think Kendrick hates Drake so much?
He don't. That was just a rap. That was just a theme between two rappers.
Competitive artists.
Rappers, yes. Two competitive artists. That's all that was.
You're telling me there's no deep-seated animosity there?
No.
So when he's telling them that he's not really black and he's a culture vulture and he's destroying the culture and he's a pedophile and he doesn't really respect women and that's all just
Just, man.
Oh, okay.
You gotta think, man. It's music, entertainment. We gotta learn to separate. We gotta learn to separate entertainment and business.
Right.
In politics, it's three different things.
Because Not Like Us does have a lot of allegations that don't really seem like they've panned out. We're still looking for the secret daughter. We got a W.
I'm not doing this.
Pusha T, he got a W.
I'm not doing this.
Adonis is real.
You ain't never seen that movie. It was a movie. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing. No, I'm not.
I respect that.
I don't know nothing. But yeah, man, that's just y'all gotta understand, man. But yeah,
I never would have thought.
Like for once, can something just be about hip hop and rap and battle? Can it just once be? You see, ain't nothing took place. So let's just be thankful that we breaking the cycle.
Got shot outside Drake.
That has nothing to do with what we got going on. Yeah, that has nothing to do. That could be some politics and love to.
This is a battle though, where we kind of knew from the very beginning that this was not going to be decided on like who was the best rapper. It was going to be about character assassination. The rules were
well. One minute the world claims, oh yeah, they're not a fan. You got to do what you got to do to get the people ears and eyes. Hey, that's all it is. That's all it is. We can say like the internet is a weapon now. Y'all say anything, it's cool. So now somebody say something, oh yeah, now everything is truthful and harmful, and everybody's taking it offensive. Man, get out y'all feelings. Anybody. Get out
y'all feelings.
Get out y'all feelings. Get in your bag. Get some ice. You feel me? Because y'all ain't icing yourself. Like niggas out here on phone calls talking about, oh yeah, he iced me out. And man, ain't nobody icing nobody out, bro. Niggas do, but ain't nobody trying to brag about that.
Yeah.
Like I didn't gave homies chains and never talked about it. You know what I'm saying? Facts. You feel me? So you gotta know the difference between trying to get clout off of niggas and just supporting your niggas. You feel me?
I don't even know who you're talking about, but if another man ices me out, I'm not a South Central baddie. Nobody's icing me out. I'm sorry.
Man, the nigga, that's a little awkward. Man, somebody just,
like you could give somebody a chain.
People be bragging.
But you can't buy me a whole kit.
Yeah, people be bragging about the wrong things. People be bragging about the wrong things. People be bragging and don't even got life insurance policies. People be bragging and don't even have a car. People don't even know what it's like to have a home in their name. People don't know what it's like to even maintain a phone bill. People don't know what it's like to have real priorities and responsibilities. That's what you got to prepare for. Prepare for what life really has to offer. Being a man, being a woman, whatever. Being a adult, stepping up to the plate, taking matter in your own hands. That's what life is about. That's what we gotta preach that more about, just for the world to know. Like y'all need to start taking some notes and trying to get yourself together, man. But on another note, Meet the Whoops.
Meet the Whoops.
Album's on the way. Shout out, man, my brother YS, man. He just had a tragedy situation.
Oh, what was that?
One of his brothers, you know, we all brothers. So when one lose a brother, we all feel for one another. So one of his brothers just had, a situation that took place, you know. And check on your peoples, man. You never know what they going through, man. You never know. So just check on y'all peoples, check on y'all folks. Always tell them y'all love them. You never know when they ain't gonna be here no more. Yeah, so that's what's going on with my brother, man. I send my love to my brother, and I hope he get through it. You feel me? And yeah, man, let's just shine light on the West Coast a little more. You feel me? Let's get this shit popping, man. My bro Wiley just went on tour with Future, and pay attention what's going on after the pop out. Feel me? HBK Jachi, Peso, Smoney. Siete Gang, yeah, Yabi, all that, man. Everybody, they turning the streets up. Y'all see that something pretty with Mozzie.
A lot of people forget that the hottest new rapper in the game is also emerging from the West Coast. And you're sitting at the table with him right now. Boom.
Oh, rapper 22.
You heard my new shit? I'm about to play
man,
it for
you know I did.
No, you ain't heard that.
Hey, shout out Drex the joint though, man.
Shout
Lefty
out Drex, he going
Gunplay,
crazy, yeah.
Young Threat, Hood Trophy, Bino, Keep a Hood, producers, man. My bro, Faded, Greg, Cypress Marino, Run That
Cypress.
Back West, 8 the Gang. You feel me? We showing love, man. Let's turn the West Coast back up, man. Kaden, for real. The Cuzzos, yeah.
Shout out to Cuzzos. I'm a big Drex guy, though. I think Drex going all the way to the top.
Who else? Who else we showing love to, man? We just shining light on each other, man. My crazy bro. Yeah, go tune in on my little brother. Like, we got potential out here. Shit y'all don't see. Yeah, man, y'all got to tune all the way in, bro.
Facts. Shout out my man, Hitta J3. I appreciate you coming through.
Yeah, I appreciate you too, man.
Spitting that shit. We finally got a chance to sit down. Yeah.
Hey, you niggas ain't got no jumper.
Hey. Bitches fucked up in the crib looking like Brian Pumper.
Hey, how you
Bitches fucked up in the crib smelling like eggs like Brian Pumper.
Hey, how you gonna say that and you with Brian Pumper?
I never fucked him. I never met him.
You just came out and said you want to help him. So why you gonna say that now?
I don't think I can help him because that's gonna fuck up my name in the porn game.
Hey, Adam came out and said, man, hey, man, you better get with me, man. I'm gonna help you out, man. I'm gonna help you. All right, so the same way Adam is talking, y'all, don't take nobody serious. Same way he can do it, we can do it.